You are no longer a physical being. You are a fluid entity. You are water. Zelda, there's no music. So Mr. Copper marries Mrs. Acid and they go on their noxious gas honeymoon. I just haven't turned myself into wind in years. Would cabbage help? Way to go, Libby! Hey everyone, so I've got another Sabrina the Teenage Witch review today, and this is episode 22 of the second season quiz show. This episode I have a love-hate relationship with, mainly because it's hilarious. A lot of my day-to-day quotes are in this one, if you've seen a lot of my other Sabrina reviews, in fact just a lot of my videos in general, you may pick up on the fact that I do use a lot of Sabrina quotes on a daily basis. Just little snippets from it. For example, at the beginning you saw my way to go Libby reenactment, if you like. That way to go thing I use constantly, and it probably drives people crazy, but I'm like, way to go somebody, and I've been doing that since I was about 10 years old. So this episode does give me a lot of my favourite quotes and things, but it makes me quite sad because Sabrina accidentally gets her Quizmaster fired. And that's, I think this is the episode where she finds out he's called Albert actually, which is quite funny. Just like, did you think my name was just Quizmaster? Actually, I did. So she finds out, she gets him fired, which is really heartbreaking. It's the fact that she goes, one of the aunties asks, was he upset? And was he angry? And she's like, no, he was upset. And the idea of the Quizmaster, whom I absolutely love, he is one of my favourite TV characters ever. The fact that thinking of him upset is heartbreaking, and you can see as the episode unfolds that he is really upset and really hurt by this. And I just want to cry every time I watch it. So it's quite hard to watch, but it is great fun. One of my other favourite things in this as well is the fact that Zelda is teaching at Westbridge. I love Professor Spellman. She is, when she goes into her academic mind, she is one of, no, scrap that, she is my ultimate favourite TV character. I love her to bits. I love her. I was going to say something else there, but I won't. Not in this video, I don't think I should. But she is sensational, and in this one she is brilliant when she gets her physics head on, or chemistry, whatever it is, science. I didn't do that well at science. I do English, not numbers or anything. But she's fantastic, I love her. The elements test in this is brilliant. I'm sure every single one of us try to turn ourselves into fire and water and wind. And I will be honest, I can't do it. I failed my elements test. Did you pass? It's quite challenging to sit there and turn yourself into fire, water and wind, isn't it? It's not easy, but of course Sabrina does manage in the end because she does it right. And obviously the moral there is, don't stress out, listen to all the advice people are saying, and don't get your Quizmaster fired. Love this episode, the episode though, as I said, but it is quite emotional, but it is one of my favourites as far as the quotes go. Sabrina's hair at the beginning, the first hairstyle she has, love it. The one where she's got it scraped back with a hairband, not so much a fan, but the first hairstyle she has, I love. Zelda's hair throughout this is great. It's not so much a Hilda episode for me, even though I do love Caroline Rhea in this episode. She is fantastic and she has a lot of comic things to say. Salem's comic timing in this episode is hilarious. Just gonna grab my cat. I realised I do a lot of Sabrina reviews and I never show little Salem anymore. I think I bought him, well not to show in the videos, but he's my mascot. And I never show him. Yeah, but let me know your thoughts on Quiz Show. This is one of the most iconic episodes for me from my childhood. I remember watching this over and over again. Actually, the most iconic episodes from my childhood, there are two. The first one is when Sabrina turns when Sabrina turns herself into a snowman and she has to cheer Mr. Kraft up. And one of my favourite quotes from that one is, "Figgy pudding, go away." And my second most iconic episode is when the pigs come through the clock from the grandfather clock. Can't wait to talk about those, but that is season 4, so we'll get there eventually. In fact, they're both season 4, I think. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on this though, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!